This is the video for 6th graders to review the study island objective of area. There is no handout for this, but pay close attention because you will be answering some of the questions that are similar to what you're going to see. Okay, this first question is asking you what is the area of the square above. Please remember that to find the area of a square, you're going to take the length times the width. In this case, the length is 9. And since it's a square, we also know that the width is 9. And 9 times 9 is 81. So the correct answer for this one is B. This question is asking you to find the area of the triangle. And it tells us that X is 7 and that H is 4. And we know that to find the area of a triangle, we're going to take the base times the height and then divide it by 2. 7 times 4 is 28, divided by 2 is 14, so the answer here would be 14 square units. This question is asking us to place the parallelograms that you see in order from least area to the greatest area. In other words, we're going to have to find the area of 3 parallelograms and then put them in order. Area of a parallelogram is the base times the height, and our number 1 over here, we're going to need to take the base, in this case, which is 5 because it goes all the way across. 4 does not. So the base we want to use is 5 and the height is 3. That means the area of this parallelogram would be 15 centimeters square. On our second parallelogram, the base is 4 and the height is 4. So the area of this is 16 centimeters square. And our third parallelogram, our base is 6 and our height is 3, which makes the area of this parallelogram 18 centimeters square. So in actuality, they're already in order. So the goes 1 and then 2 and then 3 if we're going in order of least area to the greatest area. This question is asking us to find the area of the rhombus. Well, a rhombus is a parallelogram. So the area of here would simply be base times height. Now the base is 12 and the height is 10. The reason I paused is because X is over here and you're saying, but Mrs. Harden, that's not the base. The secret about a rhombus is that all 4 sides are the same length. So that means this side is 12, this side is 12, and this side is 12. So what we need to do here is still take 12 times 10. That's going to give us 120 square units. So the answer is B. Now this question is asking you to find the area of the trapezoid. We did not work on area trapezoid in our unit, but in the handout that was given to you, you're going to see what the equation is. To find the area of a trapezoid, you're going to need to take the base 1, which is up here, actually down here it's the shorter, plus base 2, which is up here. Then you're going to take that times the height, which is right here, and then you divide the whole thing by 2. Now the reason this equation is so confusing is that we're actually breaking the trapezoid down. We're breaking the trapezoid down into a square or a rectangle with 2 triangles. And when you do this, this is the equation you come up with. So we know that X is 14, we know that Y is 8, and we know that the height is 5. So our equation is going to be 14 plus 8 times 5, and then divide the whole thing by 2. Well, 14 plus 8 is 22. 22 times 5 is 110. Now we need to take our 110 and divide it by 2, which is 55. So our answer is B, 55 square units. Now this one might be a little confusing, so I am going to direct you back to the handout, which goes through it very specifically as to why this is the equation. So if you have more questions about trapezoids, please refer to that. This should be the end of the video, and so you can look through your notes now and then start working on some of these on Study Island on your own.